180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your altitude.
2,000 feet on 1014, Bravo Bravo.
Bravo Bravo.
Hello YouTube, Wycliffe Barrett here, Xplane Dedicated. Today we're going to look at Bergamo Airport, which is in northern Italy. It's part of the Milan cluster of airports. This is a conversion by Windsock Simulations. Absolutely brilliant. Windsock Simulations, they appear to be the only company that are doing conversions of FSX and P3D airports. But before we get right into it, don't forget, please subscribe. Click the like button and hit the notification bell, because one of those things will really help my channel. Anyway, back to Bergamo. Here we are. It's a lovely airport. It's a bit of a mishmash of an airport. It's obviously a hub. It's a Ryanair hub, and also it's a cargo area for DHL and UPS. So you know, it has kind of a multi-roles, and because it's in this Milan cluster of airports, you have Malpensa and Milano as well in the area. It's not taking up a load of kind of passenger traffic, but it does do a lot of cargo. One of the things I wanted to say in relation to this is that Windsock, as I said at the beginning, Windsock Simulations, they do conversions, and this is a converted airport that was originally on FSX and P3D. Now, when Xplane 10 originally came out, back in 2010, strangely enough, actually it came out in 2009, but when that came out originally and people started developing airports, as I did and many others, we would try and seek permission from FSX developed airports to copy them, to convert them into Xplane, and often we would not get permission. In fact, it was very rare that you would get permission. You might get permission to convert it but use it for your own purposes, so therefore not distribute it, whether you distributed it free or not. You couldn't do it. Since Xplane 11, more and more we're seeing this, that conversions are appearing on Xplane.org. But now, what Windsock Simulations are doing, they're actually offering a service to developers and publishers whereby they will convert the airports to Xplane to a standard that is payware. So this is a payware airport. It's available from Aerosoft, and it is available on Xplane.org as well. And as you can see, the conversion has been done really well. In the past, some conversions were absolutely shocking. There would be things missing. You'd have strange elevation errors. The text wouldn't look right. The texturing was wrong. It was really bad. But now a number of developers, and specifically Windsock, they've upped their skill level to a point whereby when they're converting airports, they're doing them to a very high standard. Windsock have got a number of airports in line, and I'll be reviewing another one shortly. But just coming back to this, you can see that it's really well done. Just driving under the buildings there, under the gates and walkways. Coming back the other direction, you can see the texturing under the ceiling there, under the concrete ceiling, really good. It's very accurate, and the markings on the ground are exceptional. In the past, sometimes, especially with conversions, the markings would all go wrong. You'd have to redraw them, and when you redrew them, it didn't always look right. And here you can see the advertising on the jetways there. I do believe that this uses SAM, so animated jetways with the SAM module. Don't forget, you need to download the SAM module and SAM libraries into your custom scenery folder for it to work. But you know, it looks really good. I'm particularly happy with this airport because, as I say, for a conversion, it's come out really well, and I wish Windsock a lot of success in the future. Now, as far as I know, and as far as they know, they appear to be the only company that is providing this service to FSX and P3D developers of past sceneries, and they've picked up a contract with Aerosoft, so we'll be converting a lot of those airports and sceneries from Aerosoft. Now, not only do you get the airport, but you also get the surrounding city of Bergamo, and to the north of the airport you can see the mountains there. It really blends in well with default scenery, but there is a photo scenery attached with this as well, and they've used all the usual tricks and tricks within scenery development, so PBR rendering and baked occlusion and HDR as well. It's just it's really good. And here we are at the DHL depot, as you can see, and really crisp right in there. You can zoom right in, and it keeps its resolution. It looks really, really good. I like it an awful lot. So I think it's time for that usual approach, the 10-mile approach that we do, that we have the ability to do in Xplane. So let's get up and have a look at that. I'm going to be using the Zibo Mod 737 modified aircraft from the default 737. It handles beautifully. You can just throw it in the air with engines running, etc., rather than having to go through a whole kind of startup and configuration procedures. So as you see, as we come in, we've got the mountains on the right of us, which can cause problems in bad weather because there'll be a lot of wind coming down off those mountains, so it can cause some problems as you come in on approach. I had a bit of a crosswind as I came towards the runway, but managed to sort that out and put the aircraft down really nicely. I thought it did anyway, but generally people tend to say, oh no, you bumped, but it was a nice landing into Bergamo. There are a number of Bergamo airports available on Xplane.org, freeware ones, but this, as I say, is payware, and it's available from Aerosoft, and it's available on Xplane.org. If you found the video useful, please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Don't forget, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because at least one of those things will help my channel. All the best, take care, we'll see you all very, very soon. Don't forget, my name is Wycliffe Barrett. This is Xplane Dedicated. Check us out on Discord, Facebook, and everywhere else. Cheerio.